What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and today we are back at it again with another top 5. Now, today, actually it was a few days ago at this point, I reached out to you guys on Twitter, and I was like, what would you like to see for a top 5 this weekend? And one of the most supported ideas was top 5 training spots in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So today, guys, in this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 training spots in Black Ops 3 Zombies as of DLC 2. That's it. Let's get into the video. So it's probably going to come at no surprise that we're going to start off this video with the number 5 spot, and this is going to be the Shadows of Evil Canal's district training spot. So this is right beside the tram area, it's right beside the Ruby Rabbit, and there's also a little buildable area right beside in this area. Now, this is a spot in the map that is very, very tight, and it's very, very close quarters, and some people definitely don't like this trading spot. However, if you are good at zombies and you're good enough that you can trade here, it is one of the best places to trade in zombies. Now, yes, like I said, it's very, very tight, and you're not going to want to be chilling here when a Margwa comes through. But as far as just simple training goes, this place is awesome. It is just so quick. All the zombies come to you really quickly, and it's actually quite easy to train here once you get the hang of it, as long as you have a gun that, you know, you can kind of get yourself free from. If you have like a sword, if you get trapped or something like that, you're always going to be good. I've gotten to like around 38 here, I think, with nothing but the Shiva and the RK5. Like, it's a very, very good strategy, and what makes this strategy even better is you have the buildable spot literally right there. So your shield breaks, you can just pick it right back up, keep going. You want to leave, you can go up to the tram, you can go down into the rift, you can go up to the Ruby Rabbit for whatever reason. You've got a gun on the wall right there. You've also got a KN really close as well. It's just a very, very central location that's good for a lot of stuff. Got a gobblegum machine as well. It's just overall very, very central, good spot, and it comes in at number 5. Now, moving down to our next spot, we're going to pop over to the Giant for our number 4 spot. And this is kind of a mix between the KN44 room with the teleporter and the power room. So this entire area is what I would classify this training spot as, but mostly the KN44 room. So this is usually my go-to training spot on this map. It's just simply the KN44 room, just doing loops and loops and loops. And it takes a lot of focus, but if you are going for a high round, you've seen probably a lot of YouTubers use this strategy before, and they obviously use it for a reason. Now, some people like to do kind of a combo of the power room, the KN44 room. Some people like to just do the power room, and if they kind of get pushed back, then they can go into the KN44 room. But this general area, again, it's got a gun on the wall right there. If you get trapped, you can teleport out, and it's just a nice area that's pretty easy to train. Again, as long as you're good at zombies, you'll manage to make it work out. Comes in at number 4. Now, moving down to the number 3 spot, we're gonna head back over to Shadows of Evil for this one, and this is the Rift. Now, the Rift is an area that is, I would say, not the best for training if you're going for a crazy high round, because it's very slow for all the zombies to horde together because it's such a big area. However, it's great for all levels of zombies players. This is like the go-to spot if you're not the greatest zombie player, or even if you are a good zombie player, it's great to train here. You've got just a very big, wide open area. You've got a gobble gum, you've got a box location. Pack-a-Punch is basically at your feet, and if you do get into any trouble, you can always go into the Rift and just kind of run around there. You've got like that backup area as well, or you can always, you know, just if you need to go anywhere, you have literally all 3 rifts so that you can just teleport out. Very, very, again, central area on Shadows of Evil, and this is kind of like, I would say, the go-to training spot for most people. Maybe not the quickest, but probably the safest, and probably the best spot to train on Shadows of Evil if you're trying to play it like a good and smart zombies player. Now, for our number 2 spot, this is going to go towards the honor of Zetsubou No Shima and the downstairs boss room. So after you finish the Easter egg for Zetsubou No Shima, the area that you fought the giant tree guy boss basically becomes open for you to train in. And it's huge and open. That is basically all I need to say here. It's a very, very good spot for all levels of players. I mean, it's big, and for a map as hard as Zetsubou, definitely the best spot to train. When I went for my high round attempt, that's where I did it, and honestly, there would have been no other area that I would have been able to manage to do that good on. Now, it is an area that I gotta say is it's not perfect, right? Every couple rounds, you'll get like 3 to 4 Thrashers spawning, and that gets quite annoying, and there's really no resources down there whatsoever. So if you do need to go grab anything, you have to go all the way back up to the top. Tons of spiders spawn in. That's very annoying. But as far as training on Zetsubou No Shima goes, it is the best. And honestly, in Black Ops 3 Zombies, it is one of the most open areas to train. It comes in at number 2. Voice crack. And coming in at our number 1 spot on the list of the top 5 training spots in Black Ops 3 Zombies, it goes to Drak, and it is the Main Courtyard. I think this was a pretty obvious pick, but let's talk about it. So what makes the Main Courtyard great? Well, number 1, it's just a great spot to train. It's very, very large, it's very open, and it really doesn't have a lot of what I like to call unlucky factors. Like if a zombie spawns in an unlucky area, you're going to die. There's not a lot of that going on there. It's very like straight up, you know what you're getting yourself into. And like I said, it's just one of those areas that it's so easy to train as long as you just keep like a consistent methodical thing. You're never going to go down there. I mean, if a panzer spawns in, you've still got a large open area that you can even manage a panzer spawning in. Like think about every other area that I mentioned. If panzer was there and you tried to trade, probably wouldn't work. But this area it's big enough for the Panzer, it's big enough for any amount of zombies that you could ever have, and it's just central to everything. It's by the box, it's literally the center of Drak, which makes it perfect for everything. It's a great spot to train, and honestly, there's a lot of good training spots with Drak, and I tried to think what would be the best. And, you know, I really think that this is by far the best. I mean, you could train down at the rocket pad if you really wanted to be ballsy with that timer. I mean, you could train down by the pyramid. You could train even in the lower courtyard area. But the Main Courtyard is by far the best place. There's no even comparison. And it comes in at number 1. Anyways, guys, that is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. This video was actually brought to you by Boom Control Freak. Control Freak is something that I've been using for a very, very long time now, and they've actually became a sponsorship for me. So basically, what Control Freak is a little thing that goes on top of your controller. It gives you a little bit extra leverage so you can be a little bit more accurate with just your stick and all that stuff. But again, they're my sponsor. They do pay me to say this, but if you do want to get yourself 10% off, use coupon code SMITH, link in the description. And again, just a nice product I've been using since Modern Warfare 2. Fully believe in it. Anyways, thought I'd throw that in there. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.